जिस दिन तुझको देखूं ना सांसें भी ले सकूं ना तेरे संग लागी जो परी तेरे जागी जागी रतिया कैसे काटे अखियां तेरे संग लागी जो परी तेरे मेरे दिल के तू रहियो नजदीक रे तू जो साथ हो तो सब लगे ठीक रे बातें दिल की होती है बारीक रे साहिलों पे कश्ती है जानिए तुझ में बसती है तेरे संग लागी जो परी तेरे सर कांधे पे रखना तू मान ले मुझको अपना तू तेरे संग लागी जो परी.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then I am Ashwini Nayak, and today I'm going to take you to the world's most beautiful city, Cape Town in South Africa. From stunning beaches to epic views of Table Mountain, there's no shortage of beauty in this city. So whether you're an adventurer, a foodie, or just someone who loves amazing views, then Cape Town has something for you. And 10 hours in the air all the way from Doha to Cape Town, trust me you guys, it doesn't exactly fly by when you're cramped in a seat. But hey, when the destination is Cape Town, it's totally worth it. So here's a first glimpse of Cape Town, and can you see that? The mountains, the ocean, the vibe. I'm already in love with this place. The city has just that crazy energy and you can feel it the moment you drive in. So you've got that iconic Table Mountain right there in the distance, and I'm honestly just in awe. It's so surreal seeing it in person after seeing it all over the gram for so long, and the vibe here, it's like this perfect mix of laid-back beach culture and big city energy. So people walking around, the cafes everywhere, and the whole place is just lit. It's kind of wild, right? You travel halfway across the world and suddenly everything's out of sync. Your body thinks it's still in Doha and your mind's like, nah, we are in Cape Town. So I just decided to crash for the rest of the day, recharge, and then get ready to really dive into the adventure for the next day.
Hey, hello, good morning everyone. This is Ashwini here from Cape Town. So this is our first day at South Africa and we are very excited. So we have a wonderful guide. So maybe you can just introduce yourself quickly.
That is really an honor for me to introduce myself. My name is Clive Lowe and I'm a tour guide for Hilton Ross. And today I have Ashwini and a wonderful husband with me from India, and I'm so excited to spend the day with them. We are going to do exciting things. Cape Town is a beautiful, wonderful place, and I'm so excited that I'm the one that's going to be sharing Cape Town with him. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Clive. So there's Amit. Say hi.
So we had Clive with us for 2 days, and he's truly a local legend who spoke about the history, the culture, and literally everything in and around Cape Town. He's been living in Cape Town for years and knows the city like the back of his hand. So we have finally reached the base of the Table Mountain and we are so pumped for this. I mean, just look at this place, it's so huge. And we were about to take the iconic cable car. Yes, it's a 360-degree rotating car, and it turns completely around as it goes up, giving you a full panoramic view of Cape Town, the city, the ocean, and all those epic mountains as you climb up. It's honestly like being on a slow motion roller coaster, except that it's way less scary and way more beautiful. So here we are, and here's the first glimpse from the top, which is at a height of 1085 meters above sea level.
Pretty cold out here, but this is a must visit place, you guys, if you ever plan to visit South Africa.
So it was quite a windy morning, and Clive suggested that we first visit the Table Mountain early in the morning around 8:30 am, and I guess that was one of the best decisions we made because the weather could get quite harsh here in Cape Town. But you guys, this was absolutely breathtaking up here. So though you're just 1085 meters, it can still feel like you're at the top of the world. Alright, so we are heading back down now, and I've got to say that the views from here are just as incredible on the way down. You think you've seen it all, but every angle here just keeps getting better. So we are now heading towards the Camps Bay area, and this drive down the Victoria Road to Camps Bay, it's a stunning experience. So here you're going to cruise along the coast with amazing view of the 12 Apostles mountain on one side and blue ocean on the other. So as you pass the pretty beaches of Clifton, the road opens up to Camps Bay, where you see the wide sandy beaches lined with palm trees and buzzing cafes. So it's kind of a beautiful and relaxing drive with a perfect mix of nature and city charm. So Victoria Road connects some of Cape Town's most iconic coastal neighborhoods right from Sea Point all the way to Camps Bay, and it's perfect for those who love to enjoy a coastal drive with stunning natural beauty at every turn. The palm tree lined streets and the ocean views, and especially people sitting outdoors to enjoy the sun and the sea breeze, gives a striking resemblance to Miami, especially along the Camps Bay Victoria Road and the Clifton beaches. So as we pass by, we'll reach a spot called as the Maiden's Cove. It's a hidden gem along the Cape Town's coastline, which is nestled between Camps Bay and Clifton. It's relatively a quiet spot that offers one of the best panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean, the Table Mountain and the 12 Apostle Mountains. So from here we are now moving towards Bo-Kaap. So Bo-Kaap's history stretches back to the 18th century, when the area became home to the enslaved people who were brought to Cape Town by the Dutch East India Company. So many of these enslaved individuals were from either Southeast Asia, India, Africa, and after gaining freedom they settled in what was then known as the Malay Quarter. So this neighborhood became the heart of the Cape Malay community with its own distinct Islamic culture, traditions and language. The colorful houses of Bo-Kaap are one of Cape Town's most striking features. Painted in bold shades of pink, blue, yellow, green and so on, these homes are a vibrant expression of the Cape Malay community's identity and cultural pride. So the tradition of painting homes in such vivid colors began as a way of residents to assert their freedom and individuality. So today, these iconic houses stand as a testament to the neighborhood's rich history, resilience and enduring the spirit of the people who called Bo-Kaap home for centuries. So we are now outside the High Court Civil Annex, which is a part of Cape Town's High Court system, which is specifically designed to handle civil cases. The white only and non-white only benches outside the court are historical remnants of the apartheid era. So these benches were installed as a part of segregation policies that divided the South African society along the racial lines, and this was a reflection of the racial discrimination that was legally enforced under the apartheid laws. So after the end of apartheid in the 1990s, these benches have been placed as historical artifacts or memorials to remind the public of the atrocities of apartheid and to reflect on the journey towards equality that South Africa has undergone since then. So here we are now at the Castle of Good Hope. So it is the oldest colonial building in South Africa, which was built by the Dutch between 1666 and 1679 to defend Cape Town from naval attacks. So this is shaped like a pentagon. It has strong stone walls and four-corner bastions which are named after elements of nature. So over the years it has served as a military stronghold, a government seat and also a prison. So today it's a popular museum where visitors can explore Cape Town's history and see the old military artifacts. So So we ended our first long day at the Victoria and Alfred waterfront. So it's a great place to spend your evening time. It has a mix of history, culture, shopping, dining, museum, you name it, and it's all there.
Daddy, come sing with me. You know how much I love you. I need you forever. You stay by my side. Daddy, oh daddy, I always want to please you, but I never stop trying to be your number one. People of Cape Town, people of Cape Town, you are my hero, and you'll always be my dream. I love you, Daddy, oh Daddy.
Hi everyone, good morning. This is Ashwini here again. So this is our day 2 in Cape Town, and guess who we have again with us? Yeah, we have Clive here
Again.
and Amit. So probably Clive, you can just let us know what are the places that you're going to cover today around Cape Town.
Okay, so yesterday myself and first of all, morning everybody, morning. It's great to be with Ashwini and Amit again today. I was excited when I saw my job card yesterday. I really got excited. I said, I'm picking up the 2 again. These honeymooners, honeymooning for 15 years now, which is good. I think you must keep it up. And that's just a bit of sound advice to you all out there. If you can keep it up the way they keep it up, it's going to work. Listen, I'm taking them out to Cape Peninsula today. We're going to drive all the way around the Atlantic seaboard. We'll be going to places like Clifton, Bakeoven, Camps Bay, and all of those places into the Hout Bay area, where they will be doing a little boat ride just to go see the seals, which is on Taika Island. That'll be about a 40-minute just in and out. And then from there, we'll be going across Chapman Peak, which is one of the beautiful, majestic drives. A lot of good views. I probably will stop up there for a brief moment for them to take pictures so they can show you that they actually were on Chapman Peak. And then from Chapman Peak, we're going to run all the way through until we get into Cape Point and Cape of Good Hope. And from there, we will be riding all the way through to Simonstown, where they will be having lunch. And then from there, we're going to go see the penguins. And on our way back into Cape Town, they'll be dropped at the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. And I thank you for all your kindness and patience. Love you from Cape Town.
Wow, that was wonderful in one breath. Clive.
Did I breathe?
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward for a power-packed day all.
So we first reached the Diker Island, also known as the Seal Island, hoping to see the famous colony of Cape fur seals that gather there in thousands. While the boat ride itself was exciting with dramatic views of the Hout Bay coastline and towering cliffs along the way, it started raining and the visibility dropped quite a bit. So the seals were still there, but you can see for yourself that it is a little hard to see them clearly through the mist and choppy waters. Sometimes nature doesn't show off, and that's okay. It's all a part of the adventure. By the time we hit the road, it was raining really heavily, and you can see on the right there is literally no visibility of the mountains. We were heading on towards the Chapman's Peak, hoping for some view.
So we are now at the Chapman's Peak. There's literally no visibility. You can see there, right behind me. It's raining, but we have no other option because this is the only time that we get to see this place. So we are here. This is a nice experience.
So as we continued from the Chapman's Peak drive towards Cape Point, we were hoping for those famous scenic views, those dramatic cliffs, endless ocean and rugged coastline that we saw in the movie MS Dhoni. So guys, if you remember the scene where Sushant Singh Rajput and Kiara Advani get married and they go for their honeymoon to South Africa, this spot is the exact location where they shot the song Mere Saath Tum Raho Jaane Ki Baat Na Karo, and this view is actually breathtaking and mesmerizing. However, to our bad luck, the thick mist and heavy rain completely covered the landscape, making it really hard to see anything beyond few meters. So after a long drive, we finally made it to the Cape Point, and we were so glad that the weather was quite clear here, and it stopped raining for quite some time. Just gave us enough time to go all the way up to the lighthouse and come down. So from here you can go all the way up either using the funicular ride. It's called as a Flying Dutchman funicular ride, named after the legendary ghost ship. Or people who love hiking, it's going to be a steep uphill walk for you, maybe a 5 to 10 minutes walk. As we move up, you will get to see the view, and this old lighthouse itself is very beautiful, standing proudly on the cliff, and there are several viewing platforms and lookout points which are ideal for pictures. So here we have finally reached the top, and this is the view around. You see that lighthouse there at the top? That's where we need to go. But before we go there, let's explore a bit around this place. So here's a first glimpse. However, we're going to get a better and breathtaking view from the top. So we're going to go all the way up to the lighthouse. So as we move up, let me talk about reality versus myth. So on a clear day, ideally when you see from the top, you should be able to see a dividing line between two oceans. So people used to think that this is a meeting point of Atlantic Ocean and Indian Ocean. However, that's not true. Due to the ocean currents mixing around the peninsula, the Cape Point visually feels like the dividing line, and you can often see different watercolors where the currents meet. So this is the topmost point, you guys, and this is the beautiful, mesmerizing and spectacular view right in front of your eyes. I don't think this camera can do justice to the actual beauty of this place. So when you see here from the top, to the west you will see the Atlantic Ocean, which is stretching towards the Americas, and this side is comparatively colder and rougher. And to the east is the Falls Bay, which opens into the Indian Ocean, so this side is generally warmer. At a little distance from this place, you will reach the Cape of Good Hope. It's the most iconic and the most southwestern point of the African continent. So historically, this place was a major landmark for sailors during the age of exploration. If you guys remember, back in 1400s, the Portuguese explorer Bartholomew Dias was the first European to round this point. Back then it was named as Cape of Storms because of the rough seas, but later renamed as Cape of Good Hope, symbolizing optimism for a sea route to the east. So finally, here we have reached the most interesting and unique places in the world, the Boulders Beach, where penguins meet paradise. This is just outside Cape Town. This isn't just any beach, it's also a home to a protected colony of African penguins. Yes, real wild penguins. It's honestly one of the few places on earth where you can see these little tuxedoed locals up close in their natural habitat. So Boulders Beach gets its name from the massive rounded granite boulders that shelter the cove from wind and waves, making it perfect for swimming and super photogenic too. So this area is a part of Table Mountain National Park, so it's well protected. There are boardwalks and viewing platforms to watch the penguins without disturbing them. And trust me, watching them waddle, swim and squabble, it's truly endlessly entertaining. So if you're visiting Cape Town, make sure the Boulders Beach is on your list.
It's a beautiful and a pleasant weather right now. So we just had the first sighting. Let's see if we can find some more penguins. Come on. Oh, we have some more penguins out there. We can see them there.
Whether they are waddling like little comedians, belly flopping into the surf, or bickering like siblings, these penguins are truly a non-stop entertainment. And that's a wrap from the beautiful Boulders Beach. I hope you enjoyed seeing the beauty of Cape Town through my lens, from the iconic heights of Table Mountain to the penguin-filled shores of Boulders Beach. This city is a perfect mix of nature, culture and unforgettable moments. But the adventure isn't over just yet. In the next vlog, we are going to explore the charming vineyards of Stellenbosch, the quirky attractions of Oudtshoorn, the untamed wildlife of Kruger National Park, and of course, the vibrant soul of Johannesburg. So don't forget to like, subscribe and join me on this incredible journey across South Africa. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one.